So we're here at the HTC event at Mobile World Congress with the HTC One X. HTC's first quad-core phone has a Tegra 3 1.5 gigahertz processor, but what we're really struck by is this 4.7-inch screen, which is 720p, 1280 by 720, and it is extremely bright because of its Super LCD 2 screen. Just look at these pictures over here. Beautiful, beautiful screen. Now, this is one of the new HTC One phones, which means it's got HTC Sense 4.0 on top of Android 4.0. And one of the things you'll notice that HTC has done here is you have physical buttons here, or you have capacitive buttons. You have a button row here, unlike on the Samsung Nexus One, which wastes space, in our opinion, by putting the buttons in the virtual buttons in the bottom. Here you actually have real buttons, although they don't swivel with the phone like some previous HTC ones. You've got real light-up buttons not eating up your space. We like that. Obviously, you have the people widget, which was part of HTC Sense in the past, but you also have some neat things here, and it's part of Ice Cream Sandwich, but yet at the same time, you can get your layers here, but when you hit the layers, you notice that unlike on the Nexus One, which pops up like a little menu, you have like a 3D set of all your apps here that are running, which is pretty cool. As usual, you've got the buttons and Sense, which show your frequently used apps, your downloads, and all. The email app, if we have an email on this demo unit here, might have some actually neat stuff in it. We hear, such as, for example, it's supposed to actually show you some additional buttons. So here's the email, but supposedly when you rotate, your buttons sort of stay up here. You get a little bit, get lots of real estate. It's a little bit more attractive than your default email usually is. The real star of the show, though, perhaps, is the camera here, which can shoot in 0.7 seconds. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. We can press it. It is shooting pictures. So the other thing it can do is while it's shooting video, it can shoot pictures as it shoots video. So if your cat is doing something cute, you can get little pictures and video before he even realizes that you're doing it. Of course, the camera on the back here, let's take a quick look at the back, is 8 megapixels, and it has an f2.0 aperture for getting better low-light pictures. So that is a really big feature that HTC calls Image Sense. It's a great new camera feature that it has on all the One phones. Other things about this HTC One X that are cool is 32 gigabytes of internal memory, a gigabyte of RAM, 25 gigabytes of free Dropbox storage for 2 years, and of course Beats Audio is in the mix here as well. So a lot of exciting stuff about this phone, which is going to have an LTE radio in it. No word yet on availability in the US or exact pricing, but this is a very interesting phone. We're definitely curious to see how it performs, and we're also curious a little bit about the battery, because one of the things that you will notice that we want to throw in here is that the battery is sealed in, and we hear it's about 1800 milliamp hours. So the power saving on this will have to be pretty good if it's to get a good strong battery life. But we'll see about that. We really look forward to testing this out in our lab. This is the HTC One X.